In your wickedness, you have broken the ancient commandments and crafted a bond with one of the light. Our laws are clear. They demand you be eternally imprisoned. As for the impure child, she must be kept from the path of the dark arts forever.
Bayonetta.
Here for the fun and the depth. Any universe of light and dark, where perception is reality.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between them defended the just passage of time. Yet one day, that balance was toppled. The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of God shining upon them, the Lumen Sages were gradually weakened by the assault of the secretive Dark Witches. Years after the balance was lost, the war had ended in the Umbra Witches' favor. Their victory was short-lived. Fearing the witches' dark abilities, humans began to condemn the remaining Umbra. They launched the witch hunts to rounding up the battle-weary witches with little resistance and subjugating those who wish to continue the struggle. Human faith in the miracles of their god pushed the witch hunts further, and soon the Umbra witches, keepers of the darkness, were extinguished from the earth. All but one.
Charlie's at
Let's go! Just stay close to me!
Okay. So, here's where this is going to become... Hey, what's up, guys? Just here's where this is going to become my wet dream. Here we go. Yes. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Begins. Open! Let's see. How's everything sounding? Really? Fuck, hold on. I bet you I know what mic it's using. Mic. No, I'm using...
How's that? Is that better? Because apparently we're still using the mic from my laptop, not the blue. Warbled. I'll wait here for a second. Like much better or just a little better? I'm sorry, you're going to be able to hear my chair. Okay, yeah, so it was using the laptop for the mic. Scratch that, reverse it. Okay. My save again. And then let's get to it. This is going to get stupid and really fucking sexy. So, feel free to hang out as long as you can. Heavy breathing, I don't know. One of the greatest credit scenes in gaming history. These tombstones well carry over into the actual game. Into a section of it, but I'm not going to say when. Just if you guys are interested, you'll notice it. And I'm sorry, the mute button is very far away. Now, granted,
it looks like Humpty Dumpty's taking his last fall. Even old Eggman the Destroyer gets scrambled in the end, right? You know, I still don't get why the hell you drag me out here for these things. I just drop off the merchandise. Hey, bet you can't guess what today is. Reading the good Lord's book ain't gonna do much. People been waiting for this asshole to get whacked for ages. Wait. Hell, look around. There's no love lost for old Humpty Dumpty. But you gotta keep the outfit happy. We don't take care of him, they take care of us. And I prefer my shoes made out of rubber, not concrete. But hey, it's that kind of town. Without good-hearted souls like us to put these bastards 6 feet under, where'd society be? Of course, the pay's not bad either. Jesus, you really get into this shit, don't you? If it were me, I'd be praying he ends up barbecue. Or at least sunny side up. You can keep praying, but the only way this guy's meeting the Lord is if God's hungry for breakfast. Speaking of hungry, we done here? My kids are baking me a birthday cake tonight. Cute little fuckers, I'll tell you what. Well then, adios. What the fuck? They're here? For this douchebag? Ah! I hate this damn light. I can't see a thing. Oh! But they're there, ain't they? You hearing me? You can see them, can't you?
I see them. They are instruments of God, descending upon his heavenly rays to earth.
Oh my God!
Dear Lord, grant us guidance, and keep safe the souls of our loved ones for all eternity.
Affinity, Angels, Third Spire.
You look tired. Let me tuck you in.
Forgive me, Hitman! I didn't mean all that Humpty Dumpty shit! I swear!
Next time you want your hands on me, you better make sure I'm dead. Now move out the way.
Bro, Don!
If it ain't my good buddy Enzo, how about you get out of here? You die, and I'm gonna have to go back in that hole chasing after the money.
You naughty little
little angels deserve a good spanking.
Yeah!
Now, this is cheeky. Throwing me these cheap toys.
Don't worry about quality. I've got quantity. If you're just gonna watch, I'm putting you to the work. That was your last call. No more shots from me, Bayonetta.
As long as there's music, I'll keep on dancing.
Oh my god! What dream come true? Yeah, she is in the Metroid in Samus's armor set. This is why I bought this game second time? Yeah, okay. Shit, I forgot about these guys. Hang on a second, let me get these. Okay, this one is new.
I'm not dead yet! You can't take me like this! It's against regulations, I tell you!
Feel great, actually. I mean, and this is one of these things where I've played this game so many goddamn times that. Come on, really? There we go. Tutorial! Woohoo!
Ah! Damn it, who did that? I just bought the damn thing!
Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no quarter for you in this world. Rodan should be paying me for even touching these toys.
You have any idea how much this is gonna cost to fix? How the fuck do I always get wrapped up in this shit?
Engine still purrs nicely. Now, about this little thing you've been looking into for me, Enzo. Let's have a quick chat.
See? This is why I told you I was going home. I just got held up in the air by some invisible things, and you want an intelligence briefing? It never stops with you!
You keep belly aching like that, and you're liable to wake Eggman from the dead. And I don't think either of you would like that.
Ah!
Catch you later, Bayonetta. Something tells me you're gonna need a rush on our special project before this shit hits the fan.
Wait, Rodan! What about Eggman?
Such a popular chap. I bet they hate him down there as much as you did when he was up here. We just need to make sure he won't come crawling back when they kick him out.
Nothing a flower bed can't fix. Fill her up.
You heard the man. Finish up in 5 minutes or you're walking home to your cake and candles.
What? Don't you leave me here!
Sound.
Oh, what a day! I'm screwed! Ah, it's gonna take every cent I earned on this charade to pay for the damage. I tell you what, if I could see them bastards that did this to my car, forget about it.
Enzo, the road. Pay attention.
How can you be so calm? You're still getting screwed in all this too. Of all the low-life scum in too deep in this town, I've never seen one get wrapped up in a fight with God's messengers. Dressed like a nun, too. When you end up in the afterlife, that's not going to be pretty.
I can't help it if I like the little outfits. The toys are nice, too.
Hey, 20 years ago, you woke up stuck in a casket at the bottom of a lake. All you can remember is that you're a witch. But now, you're stuck because you gotta sacrifice our halo-wearing friends every day or they'll drag your ass back down to hell. I know, I thought I got screwed, but being forced to slap around the divine for a living, that's really getting screwed.
If I needed a biographer, you wouldn't be my first choice. I see to the funeral. You get me the information I asked for. That was our deal.
Come on now! Look at my poor car! I'm working for free after this! At least let me get a drink at Rodin's before you start grilling me. The info I got is good. It's gonna get you close to finding the other stone in the pair and figuring out some of that lost past of yours. I swear. After jewels instead of cash. Just like
It's underneath the armor.
Jesus! Can't you take a joke?
Enzo, someone's given you a present. Too bad. I can't stand bugs.
Huh? What the fuck?
It's too bad the game doesn't automatically put her in some type of... the one that you're wearing. Like if you picked Link, she comes out as Sheik or something along those lines.
You? What's the matter, Bayonetta? All that sleeping made you soft.
Oh, those rings are going away! I needs them! Platinums, baby!
Those assholes sure know how to get attention. Even perk the ears of the hotheads down home.
You don't say.
It's getting harder and harder to tell the worlds apart. Human world. Inferno. Paradiso. Who can tell the difference?
Even harder with Purgatorio in the middle. Fight long enough in there and you'll really lose sight. Why the sudden interest in metaphysics?
It's a balance, right? Even if some of them like messing around with the humans, we've all got a stake in the status quo. But people keep fucking around like this, the Book of Revelations is gonna look like Mother Goose. Heaven and hell are gonna go straight for each other's throats.
Heaven and hell can tear each other to pieces for all I care. I've got my own problems to worry about.
Something's up. Everything was a bit too brazen, and Enzo's tip makes the timing too perfect. This reeks of a setup. Someone in one of those lost memories calling you out. I got a little present for you. These babies are special. Built from an alloy the devil himself would kill to get his hands on. Don't break these, 'cause they're one of a kind.
Calling me out. I don't go in for strange offers. Then again, I'm getting a little tired of these weaklings they keep throwing at me. Maybe I should aim for something a bit more high class.
Pounding them down tonight, baby. Not to butt into your affairs, but I'm pretty sure you got somewhere better to be. The guys you're up against aren't the type to wait for you to finish a round.
Burn.
Enzo, her drinks are going on your tab, buddy. You deadbeat motherfucker.
I should have been a pole dancer.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
On second thought, tutorial! Sorry, I... Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I suck!
Round over.
Oh, well. 10 points! Woo! First time I tested the game out, it would be good to restart the game.
So, I asked around, and some whale in Europe is trying to fence a huge rock on the black market. He calls it the right eye, saying it's part of some set called the Eyes of the World. Fits the bill of what you're after, don't it? Now, here's the funny bit. The stone passes around the halls of power for hundreds of years, vanishes, and then the black market goes white hot for the thing. But the seller wanted an arm and a leg for it, to the point no one could stomach the price. So back goes the stone. But not before everyone figures out where the guy is. You're gonna enjoy doing this one, I bet. I love sticking it to the rich. Of course, when you do, don't forget your old buddy Enzo stuck his neck out on this one. Slide me a few fuzzoles out of the rich guy's pocket for my troubles, right? Anyways, you better get going before the trail gets cold. Off to the middle of nowhere. Paradise of Europe. Vigrid.
Welcome to Vigrid, our final stop. Entry visas are required of all travelers. Please submit your Vigrid issue entry visa for inspection upon disembarking. Please make sure you take all your valuable belongings with you. Repeating this message. Welcome to Vigrid, our final stop.
Title card! Who goes there?
So, this is supposed to be paradise?
Alright. I need some ring-a-ding-ding-dings. These guys are good. Right. Hey, look! Flip's playing Mariota. See. Does that show up on my stream? Yeah, it does. Wrong. Forgot to grab that. There we go. Security guards in the middle of the nowhere, they have some awfully impressive weapons. We'll just run with you for a minute. I get... Son of a bitch. Ah, fuck! There we go. Get all this findy shit out of the way. I thought I remembered something being over here. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy. Sorry, the camera's all wicked, 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 wicked. Somebody don't like something. Sphere embedded in the wall is emitting a wondrous light. And as if some sort of ability to respond to witch's power built in. There's a hole in the iron door for something to be inserted in. Giggity giggity goo! An object bearing the sun. Engraved headstone marking the resting place of a witch. And if I break it, I get a key. And then I take it. Oh, hi boys. Sorry, was that too quick? Gold! Oh, because of the combos. Or lack thereof. A voyage towards the truth. Reading! I've been a journalist now for over 20 years, always aiming. I believe that communicating the truth is the core tenet of all journalism, chasing it until my legs turn to rubber and the truth is burned into my retinas. My journalistic career has hit an incredible wall, and I must confess that I've been crushed under the weight of the path I have traveled. It all began upon seeing beyond the stone chiseled history of the old European city of Madrid, and past that deep scars time had left behind. The passing of history has always been overseen by a select few, and they have left memories of a time stained with blood. And understanding the big picture, but it also causes one to hesitate before becoming involved in such a dark history. Treading down this path, I believe so firmly, it means I cannot afford to lose faith in It may also mean that my life is put into jeopardy. However, I hold deep within my heart the hope that even after my soul has left this body, as long as these notes, my proof of being, are passed to the right will also come to know the truth. They say that some things come at the cost of your life. But to me, truth is my life. In this age filled with lies and deception, I forever pray that truth will shine its light on the path of righteousness. Antonio Redgrave. Okay. My voice is breaking up. Snacks. Like, how bad? held grudge. Uh-oh. Wicked Weave. Wicked Weave techniques use your hair as a conduit to summon forth demonic entities. Connect these techniques to punch or kick combos for a devastating finish. I took damage. Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch. When their powers meet in a test of strength, the lightning released will be your test. If you wish to walk upon water, your metal by dodging the lightning in a single hair's breadth. Like I'm deep throating the mic? Am I? Oh, I'm just. It may be that I'm too fucking close and it just keeps peeking out. Hang on a second, let me rearrange some things here. Scoot this over to the side. Okay, so we'll try this. I'll try to not. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear the chair squeak. I'll try not to be all up in the jizzams next time. Alright, let's see. Let's break these.
I knew it. This town's teeming with heaven's little helpers. It's making my buddies downstairs awfully nervous.
And your point is?
Some places in this world are closer to Paradiso or Inferno. The rat hole of a town you and I live in is close to both. But the Vigridians, they got a special air about them. They're closer to Paradiso than anyone should ever be. That shit just plain creeps me out. I guess I'm gonna have to set up shop here and score me some halos. These stupid rings are worth a fortune back home. Since it seems you're spoiling for a fight, if you come across any of these, bring them to me, and I'll hook you up.
Another one looking to line his pockets. I'm beginning to see why Enzo is so fond of you.
Real cute. But let's get one thing straight. Your fights are yours alone. I'm only here to watch my handiwork in action. So don't get any bright ideas about coming to me for help.
No. You get one thing straight. I'm not the slightest bit interested in the fact that you made these guns. If you get in my way, I will... How do the Americans put it? Oh yes. Bust a cap in yo ass.
Right on, baby. Right on.
He's a secret boss fight later. Let's go shopping!
You here for business or pleasure? Either way, I'll hook you up.
This symbol grace is only the hottest of the hot items in my shop. If you're not sure what to go after, look for a face you can trust. Red hot shot. Save the witch from the depths of mortality. Okay, why that? Can I really not buy any of those hearts to increase my health, or since I'm starting on the easiest fucking setting, is it just already there? Let's see, hold on a second. An ancient brace crafted by the Egyptian witch Cleopatra. When its wearer is attacked, witch time will be instantly triggered, expending magic. As leader of the Egyptian practitioners of magic, Cleopatra developed this guard to assist those who had trouble grasping the finer points of witch time. What's this one though? Bryce is blessed by Shiva, the Indian goddess of destruction. While serving the... Oh yeah, not reading that. Empire, legend states that the bracers have the power to repel an enemy's attack. Yaxi was purported to have been invincible, as her mastery of the technique nullify any attack, no matter what the strength. Ooh, that sounds very nice. Can I buy it? Nope. Oh no, I can't buy any of these. Oops. I guess I should have looked at the amount of monies I have. Double jump. We're buying that. Because I know what that is, and I must have it for my personal gains. A second, guys. I'm getting a lot of text messages, and I didn't know that. And what's this? Damn, that's weird. I don't know how else to fix that except for rebooting everything. Is it only when I go on one of those reading tangents, or did it do it like right now as I'm saying this stuff? Details. Hopefully this comes through okay. The Crystal Witch and Sage. Within Vagrid City, there are a great many structures built long ago by two clans, the Umber Witches and the Lumen Sages. Among them, all have evidence of the peculiar outlook towards the universe. The witches representing the moon and the sages representing the sun, burned into the fabric of the city in various ways. Quality crystal known as Belliston Crystallos featured both a witch and a sage. The statues appeared to hold some sort of special significance. According to ancient records, they were created to aid in the training of the art of the overseeing time. A skill only the two clans were capable of practicing, that also served as key to locking something away from public view. Should the clans feel so it's the key to unlocking something away from the public view should the clans feel the need for secrecy. However, the exact details of this art are unknown. Now the city, scattered by the tragic witch hunts of the past, has seen more of the statues destroyed or heavily defaced. Even these beautiful crystal statues were unable to escape the calamitous fighting. There was buzzing for a second. It's almost never time to... Almost every time you speak for a while. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't know what to do there. I wonder... Oh, that's not selected, so... I'll have to check it out on the back pedal. Hopefully it's not too fucking annoying. Where the fuck is that crow? Stop trying to force my angle. Yeah. Okay. Really? Fuck. That's really fucking irritating. I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell that is at a later time. But the game is not getting all weird. Applaud. Command it, bro! Oh, here he comes. He's a big guy. Game looks fine. Sounds fine, too. What are these guys called? Beloved. Let me just jump over here and grab this thing. Oh, God, I hope I already picked that thing up. Ah! Oh, that's unfortunate. Nothing happens with her nakedness. It's quieter. Well, let's... It's a bad kind of quieter than me. Excuse me. Pure platinum. There's one for the ages. Should have forgot about that section. So he blew out my hearing. I turned it up to listen to it. Oh. Oh, it done ate her face. Ah, come on. Come on, Ian. Shit. Okay, well, let me turn myself down a little bit. I knew I was gonna get a shitty score for that. And I'm sorry, I blew out your hearing. I do apologize for that. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me. I've discovered the existence of something called alchemy. It is the deconstruction, combination, and reconstruction of everything. Metal, flesh, even spirit. If one understands the logic of the age, alchemy is a prime example of the era in which it was developed. Although lesser known is the fact that alchemy is an offshoot of the witch's secret art of concoction. Concoction was only practiced by the Umbra witch clan, and the materials, amounts, and methods used were never shared outside of the clan's inner circle. Let's just scroll this down a little bit. However, in the chaos of the witch hunts, some details were said to have slipped out, including knowledge of the primary and a mandragora root. Also hidden was their role in controlling defense, offense, and vitality. It has been discovered that correctly combined, these items may result in the creation of various useful compounds. If they still existed, outside of being a member of the Witch Clan, one would have to take out a contract with a dweller of the Netherworld to obtain these rare items. In case of emergency, the witches placed these materials between the Trinity of Realities, in which the items are said to still remain. When created a concoction, the correct procedure and combinations are absolutely essential, and the art is not for the inexperienced. Alright, have a nice day. Don't do anything crazy. What was it? And two chunks. Okay. Gotcha. One chunk. I don't think I'm ready to shop again. What's up, big boy? I wish when it did that, it actually took a picture. That would be groovy. But then again, I'm a weirdo. And that would entertain me a whole bunch. Holy shit! Bam.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire!
God damn.
Round over.
I really fucking suck at that. Okay, we're gonna take a break. I gotta tinkle. I'll take the dog outside for a minute, and I'll be right back. So, get up, stretch your legs, yada 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 yada, all that jazz. Be right back, guys. Okay. Let's get back to being comfortable. Thanks for bringing me the fun.
Fancy bumping into you here. Out to find some answers about your past, are we?
You've quite the familiar face, and using the same powers. But you'll have to forgive me. Do we know each other?
Same powers? Don't make me laugh. Your little dip in that lake has left you a bit rusty.
I've been high and dry for 20 years now. The only rust on me is from the lack of any real challenge. Perhaps you're up for the task.
You've already disappointed me. This is a moment I've long desired. But you've forgotten your destiny and wasted the past 20 years.
You're right. I do seem to be having trouble remembering things of late. Would you be so kind as to take it from the top?
2 overseers, the eyes of the world. They are the power behind everything.
John, as heir to the clan, the time has come for you to prove your right to fight under the Umbran name. You may select opponents of your choice.
Then allow me to face the outcast.
Oh, fuck her.
None. Helen Kiadagat. The child is of impure blood. Challenging her would be a violation of our tenets of faith.
It would not be the first time we faced each other.
Kiard?
Will you face me in this hallowed arena?
Well, if I must. But I pray you've got a little something for me in return. You know, I'm very fond of stuffed animals.
Yeah! Yeah!
Where'd she go? Hold on, let me grab these. I'm gonna get into a fight here. Pedophile! Deal and decorations. Whoa! Huh? Just making sure I get every last penny. Reading! With an old grid, many ancient being developed further as they are repaired, lending the town a peculiar sense of historic. Historic? Let's scroll this a little bit. Hang on a second, my pocket just jiggly jiggled. Okay. Modern architecture also taken hold in the grid, starting within the central station. However, it is all to conform to the sacred institution of the ancient sages. The architecture gives us a glimpse into the people's deep sense of respect for their past. This town of old and new still keeps within its bounds several strange things that the modern man struggles to make heads or tails of. I accidentally hit a button here. Okay, here we go. For instance, dark green barriers made of the as yet unknown metal seem to block certain outlets. Heeds one from proceeding down the ancient paths of the city as though they were a rejected visitor, even though it seems these paths saw everyday use in their distant past. I may claim, but in reality I haven't a clue regarding this composition. It is harder and heavier than anything a human being is capable of moving. Or so I have surmised from examining its chilly surface. Pushing one's ear against the wall, the sounds of the other side reverberate and echo within, resounding throughout the inner workings of the wall, as if a glockenspiel was playing scales. But many of the walls within the city are made from this material, and from the cliffs one can see an enormous monument constructed from the same mysterious. Lost witches and sages scattered these walls around the city. Because reasons. Even a short examination of this wall shows where it isn't. Perhaps if I were to unleash some temporal witch power on it, my situation would suddenly improve. Can't remember. Maybe there's something back here? Aha! See if I can get to this before it triggers. There we go. More reading. Notes on the topic of magic. 1. The word witch usually conjures up images in our head of an old woman using strange magic. But peruse the history of the grid and you find a vastly different picture of incredibly brave women who once inhabited the area. They were known as the witches are said to have manipulated magic. There remains very little recorded history to back these claims, yet they shared many powers with their opposing counterparts, the Lumen Sages. And from their records, you can gather a better view of what magic entailed. As overseers of history, they opposed the ability to literally see everything in an instant. This technique sharpened all of the 5 senses and pushed one's emotional energy to its very limits. It is a world where a falling drop of water can become a crown, and a hummingbird slowly and elegantly flaps its wings. Temporal control is not just simply being able to recognize this world, it also enables one to boost their physical abilities and move freely within the same moment. Temporal control requires a sound body and mind, and complete grasp of spirit energy. While quite similar, the witches and sages each practiced this art differently, leading to different names from their respective techniques. Witch time and light speed. Witch time, it seems that the witches on this earth fell victim to our world's passage of time and vanished into the abyss of eternity. There it is.
Do you believe in fate? Fate brought us here together, and it will never tear us apart.
Smooth!
Damn it! I said stop! I'm authorized to use deadly force! Fuck! Where'd that bugger go?
Sayonara. Fleur de ciré eau de parfum. Such a wonderful floral bouquet. With its subtle hints of rosemary. You know, in the language of flowers, rosemary equates to remembrance. Which doesn't quite equate to you, now does it? Bayonetta. Shit! Will you stop that?
That little Bayonetta was a nice touch. Seeing you here, I suppose it wasn't the only one. You've certainly bloomed, haven't you, my little Cheshire puss?
I'm not your pet. The name is Luca. A name you better remember. Shit! Damn it! Wait! You can't just run away from me like that! I know what I saw that day! I know all about your kind. Sure, my colleagues laugh at me for chasing fairy tales, amongst other things. But I know they're real. I know the truth. The smell. It's the same smell that clung to the air the day my father was murdered. Which means I'm right on your doorstep, Bayonetta.
I'll let you in on a little secret, Cheshire.
The name is Luca.
You need to hone your sense of smell, my dear.
There's no rosemary in the perfume. After all, rosemary is a demon repellent.
Decapitation! Come on, motherfuckers. That motherfucker go.
You only run away so fast because you've got something to run from. Me! But you can't escape me forever.
Oh, you little fucker! More reading! Notes on the topic of Magic 2. In the rigorous pursuit of Magic, one method is said to have caused countless deaths during training. Witch Walk. To the Emperor Witches, it seems Witch Walk was truly indispensable. Taking their power from the moon, light, and execute high-level techniques. However, records state that Witch Walk was powered by a pact with a particular powerful demon who would grant the power to break gravity's bonds or calm and moonlit source. As no further records remain as the nature of this techniques, any more hard facts remain unknown. However, by looking at the traces left on the buildings around the grid, one can make some further assumptions. The surface of the wall, they blend into the city so well that you almost never catch a glimpse of them at first glance. In fact, those without knowledge of Witch Walk would probably never notice the footprints' presence. Amongst the dirt and scars on the surface, there are many buildings in the grid where footprints sporadically continue along their sides. This must be none other than proof that these magic practitioners were able to literally walk on walls. Many of these buildings where the witches left their mark are truly strange. There are doors in unbelievably high locations, or the buildings may lack a path to its entrance entirely, rejecting all intruders. Life of solitude. Witch Walk was not just a training for the Umbra Witches. It was a shield that protected their way of life. Whoa, motherfucker! You need to learn my inputs, game. Like, a lot. Wait, there's a bigger guy? Or are we calling in multiple friendos? Oh, shit. Lovely, lovely gore. Oh yeah, I forgot I've been getting these. What was that? Oh, hello! Okay. Fuck. Okay, so I take it. We need to go or get ourselves electrocuted right quick. But first, a little light reading, if you will. About the Umbra Witches 1. Witches were once... That is my impression after years of exhaustive research into the Umbra. The word witches triggers within us all prejudice towards the paranormal or the supernatural. However, in this ancient city of the grid, the magical arts were a systematic form of scholarship. Of course, what I have learned about witches will be labeled as fraud by the world at large. I will begin these notes with items I have confirmed to be absolute facts in regards to witches. Due to their lack of contact with the outside world, we often feel that witches were a hereditary order. However, this was not always the case. For one to become a witch, one must first and foremost possess incredible spirit energy. Those with the power could become witches despite being of low birth, and those without power would be forced into secular life, regardless of any blood ties to a witch clan. Naturally, children born within a clan were often quick to grasp the concept of magic due to the environment around them, allowing their innate abilities to bloom at a much earlier age. Coming to grips with this concept must have inspired one to further hone their spirit energy. These children were also able to participate in extensive drills with other witches. Those who had shown great promise and achievement were able to take their witchly vows prior to passage into womanhood. The exact nature of spirit energy remains unclear, although recognizing its existence within oneself and refining this talent further was the one true path to produce a witch of great ability. That my baby. And down here. Zap zap. I forgot about her.
Who's there? You've played enough hide and seek, my scurrying little friend. Just a child? What are you doing running around Vigrid? You're certainly not dressed in your Sunday best.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words,
Whoa, big dragon! The eyes of the world, the two overseers. What once was held in the hands of Witch Clan shall now be held in ours. Well, I got a platinum. Holy shit. Where did I get silver? I don't remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Ready, fire! Round over.
think we'll do some quick shopping with this. Do it for the night. Sexy.
Well, well. An Angelic Kim's Gold LP. Got your hands on something awfully rare, haven't you? That thing is the perfect bait to coax out some of hell's uglies. One note hits their ears, and a damn who's who of Inferno comes pouring out of the inner circles. Then I can use them to breathe life into what I make best. Weapons of mass destruction. Tell you what, you give me that record, and I'll order up something so fiendish, angels will cry at the sight of it. I'll just have to pop down to the tropics for a bit. So take a load off. All done. He's a little rude, but he makes up for it with charm. Be nice to him, okay?
Onyx roses.
You got another Angelic LP, huh? Hand it over then. I'm in a good mood, so I'll take care of it right away. This took a bit to pound into shape, but the workmanship's solid. Now, go put this thing to good use.
Sure, door. Oh, I don't have enough. So I don't have enough for those. Shit. Alright. Well, I'm out of here, guys. Have yourselves a beautiful night. Do anything crazy.